I was on a committee after the governor got elected and before he took office. There were a number of groups that got together to talk about policy direction. And at one of the meetings, there was a guy who couldn't get there because he was in Detroit doing other things. And we put him on the phone, and I have no idea who he was, but as I heard him talk, I realized this guy knows what he's talking about. And I found out it was our next speaker, Kirk Steudle, who's head of the Department of Transportation, and will say a few words. Kirk?
Thanks, Jesse. Thanks for those kind words. When you were leading up to that, I was thinking, oh, what did I say? Congratulations to AATA and to Indian Trails, Michigan Flyer. This is a tremendous, tremendous partnership. There's some tremendous things that are happening in both organizations, and I could probably spend way too much time talking about the great stuff that Michael and Jesse, you guys are doing, and the great stuff that Gordy's doing to help move people around the state. Last fall, Governor Snyder delivered a special message in infrastructure. He laid out a vision for a modern and improved transportation system across the state, and that included a very significant improvement to a transit network that meets the needs of the 21st century to move people around in southeast Michigan. He called for the creation of a regional transit authority in southeast Michigan to help bridge the connections between the existing transportation authorities in Wayne, Oakland, Macomb, and Washtenaw counties. I remember meeting with Michael early on in that discussion, and we said we need to build on all the great things that Ann Arbor is doing. We need to make sure that service goes up, doesn't change, doesn't go down. But as the governor rolled out his vision for 110-mile of bus rapid transit service in southeast Michigan, it links all four regions, all four counties together. And it was very important in those discussions that Washtenaw County be included in this whole regional network. Because frankly, without it, we're going to have one really good system that works over here, and then there's a county line that somebody arbitrarily 100 years ago put in place, and then another really good system over here, and you can't go from one to the other. So the Regional Transit Authority, or called the RTA, will coordinate that transit service within southeast Michigan. And frankly, that's the backbone of how people can move in a modern transit system. Now, that regional system needs to be coordinated, needs to be reliable, and it needs to be unimpeded by city or suburban borders. Now, today we're celebrating this new service to improve the regional connections from Ann Arbor to Detroit, and to Detroit Metro Airport. And frankly, this accomplishment is a beautiful connection to a regional transit authority. It's going to be a tremendous opportunity. The only downside that I see is it starts on Monday, and I'm going to the airport tomorrow. I don't live that far north of Ann Arbor, and frankly, it is a viable option for me instead of paying $20 a day for a parking spot at the Metro Airport. I may see you on your bus.
We've still got 8 trips going now.
That's right. So congratulations to the Michigan Flyer. Congratulations to Ann Arbor Transit Authority for providing that convenient and affordable service for all people to be able to move around the state. You're a tremendous asset to the taxpayers. Through this public-private partnership, we're going to be able to provide a service to this area of the state that will be a model that I think, frankly, we should be able to replicate elsewhere. And I know Gordy and I have had lots and lots of conversations about how do we move people most efficiently in the state. We don't always agree, but we have lots of conversations. We keep talking about it, and we're going to find a way to continue with that vision. So I applaud Jesse, you and Michael and Gordy for your leadership in bringing this together. Thank you all very much for being here, and thanks for inviting me.